Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Hauwa here, and today's video is all about my pregnancy skincare routine. And without wasting much of your time, let's just hop on it. So being pregnant, obviously my skincare routine has changed. I lean towards products that are mild and great for sensitive skin, even though my skin isn't too sensitive. But then with pregnancy, you just have to be very careful with things that you put on your body, on your skin. And so I kind of like revamped my skincare routine throughout during this period. And starting with my face cleanser, you guys know that I used African black soap religiously. I still do, even though I don't have any in stock right now. But then ever since I became pregnant, my skin was kind of like more on the drier side, and so I switched up my cleanser to this one from La Roche-Posay. It is the purifying foaming cleanser. It's for normal to oily skin, and this is what it looks like. I'm sure you guys, if you've been on YouTube ever in your life, you must have seen this. You guys can see that I have really used this a lot. I love this cleanser. It is very gentle. It says that it is soap free, it is sulfate free, it is fragrance free. Yeah. It contains ceramides and niacinamide. This is like really great. If you have sensitive skin, this is also nice. If you have normal to oily skin, this is also nice. If you have like really dry skin, I don't necessarily know, but I love gel cleansers, and I love how it foams up. It's not too much, but then it does the job for you. It cleanses my skin really well, and the most important part is my skin doesn't feel stripped after I use this to cleanse it. So I really like this. Even this soap right here, this one is the Pears transparent soap. I guess I'm going to leave the pack somewhere on the screen so that you can recognize it. But then I really like the soap as well. One, for some reason I love the fragrance, and two, it definitely reminds me of the Neutrogena transparent facial bar. It has like similar ingredients with that one as well. So sometimes when I don't feel like up to using the La Roche-Posay one, I opt for that one. I use that both on my face and my body, and we are good to go. Now moving on to what I use on my body in the shower, what I used to wash my body. Like I said, I use that, or sometimes I use this one from Simple. This is the Kind to Skin moisturizing bath cream. Now it's a bath cream, and I don't know if this is supposed to be used inside the bath, like you put this in your water and whatnot, but I use this to shower, you guys, and it has chamomile oil in it, so it's very gentle. Again, it is fragrance free on the bottle, but then I perceive a teeny tiny bit of fragrance in there. It doesn't necessarily bother me. Sometimes it does. Like sometimes, not necessarily bothers me. Sometimes I just don't feel up to it, and so I use Pears. Next up, of course, is exfoliating, and in the shower I love to use this Dermalogica daily microfoliant to exfoliate my face. You guys, I cannot tell you how much this thing has saved my life. I've had this for like the longest time now. You see, it's very small, but trust me, it's going to last you for months. I use this like 3 times a week, but trust me, this makes my skin so soft. Like whenever I have like a little bit of texture on my skin, maybe like some whiteheads and whatnot, this comes through. And ever since I started using this, honestly, I just found that I didn't need to use a facial cleansing device anymore. As a matter of fact, I threw away my facial cleansing brush. I don't have that anymore. So right now, whenever my skin has texture, this is just what I use to like really get in there, and my skin is super clean and super soft, plus it leaves my skin so clear. I really love this. A little bit goes a long way. All you need to do is just add it into your palm, put in some water, mix it up, it foams up a little bit, and use it on your face for like a couple of seconds or minutes. I love to do like a complete 60 seconds or even more, and then, you know, rinse this off. It is super amazing. And for my body scrub, ordinarily I would alternate towards a sugar scrub, because you guys know that I love sugar scrubs. Now sometimes I just make a sugar scrub on my own, just put sugar and olive oil and scrub my body, and I'm good to go. But because my body has been like really dry of late due to the whole pregnancy thing, plus ordinarily I had dry skin, being pregnant kind of made it worse, and so I opted for a very simple body scrub, and this one is from Eden. It is the apricot scrub for face and body. If you're in Nigeria, if you ever had the cost to try out a facial scrub, a body scrub or a scrub for the very first time, you must have come across the scrub somehow, somewhere. Kind of, it has like apricot in it. It has a very subtle but amazing fragrance. I love the fragrance. I love the texture. It just keeps my skin like really soft. Now, you're not going to get the same effect you would get with a sugar scrub with this. Honestly, a sugar scrub is more intense and you feel the effect immediately, but then with this is kind of like a mild scrub, so it's not as intense as a sugar scrub. So with using this, you need to be like more regular with this to be able to see the same kind of effects that you would with a sugar scrub. This is like really cheap compared to a lot of sugar scrubs out there. So this is what I use to scrub my body. Now, in my bath, I always include Dettol. Dettol is like really good. It's antiseptic. It's going to help you to disinfect your water, prevent germs and whatnot, especially in this crucial stage when you are pregnant. You want to make sure that you are, you know, not infected with any kind of yama or bacteria and whatnot. You just want to be really careful. So just a little bit of this in my bathing water and I'm good to go. And for my feet, I use this pumice stone. Sometimes I would use the apricot scrub, sometimes I would use a sugar scrub, sometimes I would use this pumice stone and just scrub my feet with it. And you guys, this mask is one of the best masks that I've ever tried out. I am not kidding. This one is from Gleaming. It is their vitamin C clay mask. It has vitamin C and turmeric inside. Two ingredients that will change your skin. I am telling you guys, as you can see, I have really been digging into it because I really love it a lot. It has a fresh scent to it, like fresh botanical scent to it. It comes with this thingy, this brush here for application. Sometimes I use the brush, sometimes I just use my fingers, honestly. So all you need to do is wash your face clean, apply this on your face and your neck, leave it for 10 minutes and then you rinse it off. Me, I leave it until it's dry because honestly the way I pack this on my skin, like I apply it, I love to go heavy-handed with skincare. Obviously you guys know that by now, so I really apply a lot of this. You could do a very light layer, you could do a thick layer, whatever works for you. And it kind of like when you apply it, you feel like a little bit of sensation, but not in a negative or harmful way. It just gets into my pores and cleans it out. And once I rinse it off, my skin is looking so fresh and glowing. I definitely do see brightening effect with prolonged use of this facial mask. Now, after my shower, the very first thing I do is to tone my skin. And you guys, if you've been following me for a while now, you know that this has been one of my favorite toners. I've been using this particular toner for months now. This is the Bolding Skin Brightening Toner. I think this is my third bottle. I really love this toner. It has niacinamide in it. It has glycolic acid. It has licorice. It has cucumber fruit extract, orange. There's so many things in here that are very beneficial to your skin. Honestly, I can't even begin to like recite the ingredient list, but this is an amazing toner. It is very gentle. It doesn't irritate my skin at all. And I always say that if you're looking for something that you can compare to the Pixi Glow Tonic that is going to give you a very similar effect to that one, then this one from Bolding is a very good choice. Plus it lasts a long time. And the next thing that I do after toning my face is to go in with this Advanced Snail Missing Power Essence from Cosrx. I have been using this for quite a while now. As you guys can see, I have just this amount left. This thing saves life. This is an amazing essence. It is so dope. If you're looking for something that is going to give you like that hydration and you don't want to use hyaluronic acid, especially now during this Harmattan season, like hyaluronic acid is going to like do the reverse effect because there is not much humidity in the air and whatnot, so it's going to pull out water from your skin. In comes this Snail Missing Power Essence. It is very nice. It is very hydrating. I noticed that the rate at which my skin produces excess sebum has reduced with using this. I just have like a glowy, dewy canvas to work with, and yeah, I highly recommend it. Now the next thing that I apply are serums, and in the morning time I would use this vitamin C serum, and this one is the Ustine vitamin C serum. It has 20% vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. This is a Nigerian brand, but trust me when I tell you, that this thing works so well. It is so hydrating. It doesn't dry out my skin. It sinks into the skin like very fast, like really quickly, and I've had this for months now as well. It literally goes a long way, and I love the fact that it's very high on the ingredient list. So after water, the next thing that you have is ascorbic acid, which is like the most potent form of vitamin C. So this is like really good. If you have dark spots, with prolonged use, you're definitely going to see, you know, a difference in your skin. Then at night, I would use my tropical tranexamic acid from Naturium. You guys already know the drill about this. If you have watched my previous videos, you know that I've been raving about this product. It has kojic acid, it has niacinamide, it has licorice root extract, and it is one of the things that actually helps me a lot when it comes to, you know, brightening my skin and clearing dark spots and whatnot. Now the next thing that I want to talk about is this sunscreen here. This one is from Suncut, and it is their UV Perfect Gel Super Waterproof SPF 50. I really love this SPF, you guys. Like, sometimes this actually doubles as a moisturizer for me, especially because the moisturizer that I currently use isn't something that I really enjoy right now, because my skin is on the drier side. But this is an amazing sunscreen. If you are concerned about white cast, this doesn't leave white cast on my skin. It just glides in really smoothly. It hydrates my skin instantly. I really love this. It doubles for me as a moisturizer. Sometimes I don't necessarily need to apply a moisturizer before going in with this, especially if I want to wear makeup. I just go in with this and I am good to go. Now, the last two things I want to talk about with regards to my facial skincare are these creams here. This one is Snapseed. It's an acne treatment gel, and this one is the Olibact Triple Action Cream. You guys have seen me talk about this one on this channel before, so I'm not going to go in depth on this, but this really helps me, especially on my neck area where I do tend to have like rashes sometimes. Like on a normal day, like prior to pregnancy, I didn't necessarily have rashes. Even when the weather was like super hot, I didn't necessarily have rashes unless I was reacting to something. But now, like, I do get rashes from time to time, so this really saves the day for me. I apply this and before you know it, it's gone. And then for the Snapseed, I kind of use it to spot treat. So whenever I have like a pimple coming out, I just apply this. This has 10% benzoyl peroxide in it, and I must say that before you use this, make sure you consult your doctor to know if this is safe for you. For me, it is safe, and that's the reason why I use it. But then we are different, and what works for me might not work for you. What doesn't irritate me or cause issues for me might be of adverse effect to you. So you want to make sure you check in with your health physician or whatnot first before you actually hop on this. But I just use this to spot treat, and I do not use it all the time, honestly speaking. Just once in a while, or if I notice that it is a very serious pimple that just won't go away, then I go in with this. And all you need to do is just apply this, leave it overnight, or, you know, if you are home during the daytime, that is all you need. So I usually alternate between this one and this and the Olibact one, because the Olibact one is definitely milder than this, so use it sparingly if you must. Now, next up are my body moisturizers, and you guys know that I love the Body Shop. This is a moisturizer that I have been using for a very long time, the Mango Body Butter. My all-time favorite. I love it a lot. But then with pregnancy, sometimes I have aversion to this, like the fragrance. Sometimes I don't necessarily like it, and so I use this baby oil from Vosh. It's just a regular baby oil, honestly speaking, you know, and it doesn't have like too many ingredients in there. There's calendula oil, there's almond oil, there is vitamin E and whatnot. But then this works for me. It is very lightweight. It's very lightweight, you guys. As you can see, it's very runny. I used to use the Johnson's baby oil gel, but then the chamomile one got discontinued. I don't know, for some reason I cannot find that. And then the lavender one kind of like smells, I have an aversion to the scent of that one. So this one just has like a fresh regular baby oil scent, and I really like it. So yeah, this is what I use to moisturize my body. For my neck area, I love to use this Coson's baby powder, especially at night before I go to bed. It just helps me feel fresh, you know, and sleep well. You could use a medicated baby powder if you have one, but I just love to keep it simple and fresh, so this is what I use. And then last but not the least, something that I always have with me is a heat balm. This one is called Anaconda, and don't don't get scared about the name. It's not that hot. It is a heat balm that I love to use, and this is because sometimes you have body pain, you have joint ache and whatnot, you're so tired and your body is swollen, your feet are swollen, and so I love to use this heat balm here since I cannot take medication for some of those things. So having a heat balm is kind of like really important. You should always have one you know, at hand, just in case you might need it. And with that, I think it concludes my skincare routine. Yeah, this is everything that I use. Let me know if you guys use any of these products, whether pregnant or not. I want to know how they've worked for you, or if you have a separate pregnancy skincare routine. Obviously you should have, because we're not the same. Let me know what you currently use in your pregnancy skincare routine and how they work out for you. Now, if you notice, I do not have any retinol based product in my skincare routine here. Retinol is something that you should absolutely stay away from if you are pregnant. Please stay away from retinol. Just endure it, enjoy other skincare products, and stay away from retinol based products. If you must use it, please contact your doctor first. This is from research and personal experience, not professional experience, not professional advice, so just have that at the back of your mind. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. Until then, I love you guys so much. Have a great life, stay safe, and take care of yourselves. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And yeah, bye.